Hey guys, this is Sean from Design Gaff. In this video, I just want to give you a wee tour of my new studio, my new design studio. Let's turn this around. So this is what I've been building towards for the last 5 years, I guess you could say. I have been doing graphic design and making wall art as a side hustle from home for the past 5 years. I started charging for my services in 2017. So I've been doing that for 5 years whilst holding down a full-time job as a fitness instructor. But I finally built up the capital and built up the courage to start up my own business. And this is where I'm at right now. So let's show you some of the equipment I have in the studio. So like I said, most of the stuff I have been selling online through my website Design Gaff and through my Etsy store has been personalized wall art. So I wanted to get something that I could build the canvases on and do the cutting and things on, and that's where this IKEA kitchen island came in. It's perfect for it, perfect size. Got a near one cutting mat, and then I've got all the tools that I need to do the canvases. Down here I keep some of the most popular stretcher bars, some frames and some paper down there as well. I have been printing the canvases and the posters and basically everything that you see in the online store through this. This is the HP DesignJet Z6. It's a 24-inch printer. Exceptional quality from this thing, and it uses pigment inks which are a lot more UV resistant and water resistant than your dye-based inks, so that's why I use this all the time. I used to use this little thing. This is the Canon IP8750. This was my first printer. This is what I started out with. It cost me about €250, but I swear I made about 15,000 out of this thing. It was a little workhorse and it still works. I still use it for printing out address labels, but unfortunately it is dye based, so that's why I use the HP now. The inks are better and more longer lasting. Down in the corner we've got a guillotine. This is what I use for cutting business cards and flyers, which is not as easy as it sounds. I got this second hand of a lady in Dublin. It's not the prettiest thing, as you can see. That's why it's stuck down here in the corner. I've got loads of wires laying around the place, but I'll get round tidying all that up eventually. A little mug press there that I haven't really used much just yet. Down here is the biggest printer in the place, and definitely the most expensive printer in the place. I have it just over a week. This is the Konica 1060L production press. It can print on card stock up to 350 GSM, which is good. I use it for printing business cards, flyers. I will be doing wedding invitations, booklets, vouchers, cards, all that kind of thing with this printer. The quality is very, very good from it. Let me just give you an example. This is a flyer I've done for myself. So as you can see, it is pretty sharp. It is a laser printer and it is good and fast. What else? We've got a A4 sublimation printer that I will be using for doing mugs. This is the desk that I had excuse me. This is the desk that I had at home. It is two basically IKEA units at the bottom. Got a kitchen worktop I got out of Woody's DIY sitting on the top of it, and then I got a local carpenter just to build this rustic type frame around it for my counter. Down here I have got, again, just excuse all the wires, still have to get around tidying that up. This is my desktop, more like a gaming computer. I built it myself in 2020 when we went into lockdown and I was off work and I had a lot more free time and I wanted to take on a project. This is the project. It is a good, powerful computer. I have been running Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign all at the same time, and this thing didn't bat an eyelid to it. two monitors. This is a XP pen, it's a drawing monitor. This one is, I'd like to get it upgraded, maybe to something a bit longer, or a bit wider. A little sum up machine there for taking card payments. I got a good luck card for my sister, and a little thing that my wife got me for Father's Day maybe 1 or 2 years ago. Batman and Daniel LaRusso. Over here then on the wall, I keep some of the wall art that I sell. Get all this on my website, designgap.com. Over here then some of the canvas sizes that I can print along with the prices. I have to get a few more up there. Like I said, there's a lot of empty wall here, but has only been a week. I will get around to filling all that. You got this cool little couch of it that I got of a lady in Mullingar. Again, second hand. This is second hand as well. Nearly everything in here is second hand. I have a little coffee machine that I will be using very, very soon, and a hot water machine. So the idea of this is that if a customer wants to come in and get a canvas built, or if they want to discuss a job, or let's say a flyer or something that they want designed, then they can come in and get tea and coffee, sit down and wait whilst I do it, as long as they don't spill the tea and coffee on the cool couch. I have a little plant over here that I think is the first plant I've ever bought. And in behind that is the router. So this is it, guys. This is where I am at. I completed my first week yesterday, today's Saturday, so it was a profitable week, which is good, and I have a few jobs lined up for next week as well, which is also good. The unit is 4 meters wide by 12 meters, so it is generous. There's an upstairs in it as well, which is roughly the same, but I can only use it for storage at the minute. Eventually I'd like to, well, depending on how business goes, I'd like to get a photography area up there. But yeah, this is it. So if you want to stay updated, just make sure to follow the channel and give the wee video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you later.